Welcome to A Day at Ames. I am Ames. I just got home from work and I'm wanting Chinese. So I'm going to make my knockoff General Tso's chicken with steamed rice. If you like your fried rice, have at it. I'm just not having the time today to make fried rice. So I'm getting my oven preheated to 400 degrees for my chicken. And then I am going to start doing the rice in my rice maker for me and my husband. So we're actually going to completely cook today with me. The full time span, because it doesn't take really that long to make the knockoff General Tso's. All right, I got the rice in the rice maker. Now I'm going to start putting the rice back away, and I'm going to start making the vegetables that go with my General Tso's. Get a pan out here because I'm going to end up putting all of the meat, vegetables, and all that in the sauce all in this pan. Now, I'm going to put the California style vegetable mix. That's broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And I'm putting extra broccoli in. So we're going to set you right here. And you're going to cook with me today. Actually, let's set you a little higher. Do this. Let's see if this will. No, this is not going to work. So let's flip this over. I'm still waiting on my oven to preheat while I'm getting all of my stuff in the pan here. And my vegetables are frozen. But I am going to throw in some of my snow peas from the garden in with these. Sorry, I walked completely away and left you hanging here. Now, let's turn this on. This is what it looks like here in my pan right now. Sorry, it's not letting me reverse the camera right now. So, the rice is going, that's going, and I need a sheet pan. I just ran the dishwasher last night before I left for work. So this should not take me very long because all my stuff that I want is in my that. While we're waiting, I'm going to clean my mess up that I started. And I'm going to use the General Tso's sauce here that I got yesterday at Walmart. Because this girl does not make the General Tso's part myself. But I do add some red pepper flakes to all of my General Tso chicken sauce. So and I'm going to drink a cup of tea with you guys. Mind you, the reason why I started my channel, my husband and a lot of my family and friends have always said that I needed to start a YouTube channel because I make some very unique stuff. And when my nieces and nephews were younger, especially my niece Faith, she's like, "Hey, Ames, I never thought about cooking things like this before." And different things like that all the time. And then now I'm married and got 2 great nieces, 2 great nephews, I believe. Don't quote me. If I'm wrong, Cammie, let me know, because I think that you had a little girl. So I have 3 great nieces and 1 great nephew. But I just remember when Faith was younger, I always make homemade stuff when she stayed with me for the weekend or the week. And she always said that I needed to do this. And then my husband and his family have all said it. Because I cook some really nice stuff. I can thank my grandma for that. She taught me how to cook a lot of stuff. And while that is steaming up, I am going to walk over here in my fridge and grab my sweet peas that I pulled out of the garden yesterday. Well, I was out there before it started raining. Oh my gosh, Drew, honey. Ugh. My husband put his lunch in front of my peas. So, let me grab these out. I put them in a bowl so that they didn't. I got some green beans in here too. I forgot about that I picked yesterday. Bear with me for a second here. You get all my green beans and stuff out of here. Some people put their snap peas in with their rice when they cook it. I don't typically do so. I'm gonna strain these off. I also found a cucumber in there too. Okay. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. Don't mind the mess behind me. I have worked all weekend and all week last week. I haven't had much time for my house chores this week. I did get the laundry done and hung up and put away. So some of these still have the little white flowers from the garden in it because I didn't pull the flowers off all the way. I know these are really good in some stir fry, but I'm not in the mood for stir fry. I just want some peas and vegetables with my chicken. Make sure I got all the little white flowers off before I add it to the pot. Yesterday I was planning on transplanting some of my squash and zucchini plants and my watermelon plant, but as I was videoing, that's why it was so short, while I was outside and in the kitchen. I was trying to hurry up and get it out there before the rain started, but it was raining down on me and I didn't want my phone to get all wet. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's August 2nd, Tuesday to be exact. Alright, there's all my peas. I'm going to add a little bit of water. And I'm going to throw the chicken in the oven and let it start cooking for us. Set my timer here. You always want to make sure you set the timer for the exact amount of time that your meat needs to be in the oven, because it has to get to a certain temperature. If not, the meat can also cause you to get sick. You can get food poisoning that way. Salmonella. And I don't want any of you guys to get sick. So. It looks like it's going to be a nice day outside. It's here sunny here in Ohio. Looking out my kitchen window, it looks pretty sunny outside. And I'm going to put my peas in there. I know one thing, Drew's going to get a lot of green today. Green vegetables with his meat of chicken. And this is what it's looking like right now. Let's see the pan here, because I can't turn my camera around for some reason today. It's not letting me. Hopefully here shortly I'll have some carrots out there. Ready to come in. Honey, do you want this spicy? Honey, Drew, Well, I'm adding a little bit of red pepper to give it a little bit of a kick in it. I just put about 1/4 a cup of water in here to make sure I get it all out. Mind you, it's gonna cook, the water's gonna cook out here. Is done, so I'm going to add it to the sauce. Ooh, it's hot, 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 hot. Unplug this so that it can cool off before I put it away, the base. Now, we're gonna have to set you right here. Gotta stay. No, it won't stay. Set you right here, actually, so you can see as I'm doing this. And my phone is not wanting to stay anywhere. There. Now, let's start adding the rice to the sauce and vegetables. I used about 2.5 cups of rice for this recipe, and then about 3 cups of rice, not rice, but water for the rice to cook in. I always add an extra cup because, like, legitly, it sticks to the bottom in my rice maker most of the time anymore. But it is, I've had it for over 10 years, 15 years. So maybe one of these days I'll get a new one. Mind you, I love my rice. So now I'm stirring in the rice into our vegetable and sauce. So this is what it looks like now. So we got about 3 more minutes left until we have our chicken. And it's a little runnier than I like. So we're gonna turn that down a little bit. It's a big chunk of rice. There. And we're gonna let our rice soak up some of this juice. While the chicken is cooking the rest of the way. So good. I cannot wait. I think I may actually, instead of having it in a plate, I think I'm gonna put it in a bowl this time. I know you guys keep seeing my laptop screen back there. I have been trying to edit a video since yesterday. While it was raining, should say. Letting that cook up. Alright, it is time to flip over these chicken here. So we'll flip it over. We'll make sure it gets real nice and crispy so it's not soggy when we serve it up. It's not gonna be too bad for a knockoff Chinese dish. I call it knockoff Chinese because I'm doing it myself and I'm not ordering. And I'm not Chinese. Now, let's put this back in the oven for the last 10 minutes. In the meantime, we got our sauce, vegetables mixed together there. And the rice is coming along really nicely here in the rice maker. I'm going to serve it up on a plate here in a little bit. And then once it is done, I will show you the finished product. But if you guys, in the meantime, while we're waiting, you have any questions about this recipe or concerns about this recipe, like substitutions, things like that, how it'll work, just ask and I'll let you know if, to my knowledge, if anything can be substituted or changed up. You know how I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys like fried rice, you can do your fried rice and then have the vegetables in there instead of in with the sauce. I always put my sauce a little watery, so when I put my rice in my bowl here and then I mix in my chicken, the sauce is already mixed in with my rice, the whole 9 yards, and it tastes delicious to me. But each of its own. So, you think of anything else? And if you guys have any Chinese food recipes in the sort, leave them in the comments. I love to try new recipes. I love food. If you can't tell, I'm a little chunky. I love my food. The oven just went off, so we're gonna pull the chicken out as my glasses fog up and I can't see. Ugh, there. Let that cool a little bit before we start serving it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start scooping it up, the sauce and rice, into a bowl. I'm getting about an even amount of vegetables and all that in there. Now we're going to put some chicken on top here. And bon appetit. Looks delicious to me. I'll be back here after a while.